Today we're going to be talking about reasons that you shouldn't move to Germany. Oh my God, what a controversial topic. I can hear the comments already being typed in. I've lived in Germany for more than 20 years and I tell you what, this country is so fantastic, but there are some really important things that you've got to know about before you move here because it is going to be a culture shock. I researched a whole bunch of different points and these ones I found were the most important ones. I could make a whole bunch more videos about this, but I decided to keep the video short, otherwise it just goes on too long. So here are a few of the most important reasons that you should think about before moving to Germany, because they could be a reason for you to decide not to move there. I hope not, because Germany's lovely. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. Learning the German language is a difficult thing, and moving to Germany, there is going to be a language barrier in the beginning. Now, German's long compound words, its complex sentence structures, its tricky grammar and articles are always going to be difficult for English speakers. Learning a new language is supposed to be an adventure, it's supposed to be fun. But learning German, to use the words of Elon Musk, is like looking into the abyss whilst chewing on broken glass. It's not an easy thing, so don't think that coming to Germany, that learning Germany is going to be an overnight thing. It is going to take time. I've lived in Germany for 20 years and it's taken me a long time to learn German. I'm not perfect at it. It is still a daily struggle to learn German. So when you do come to Germany, make sure you put that on the list of things that you've got to do and are important and that are difficult, so don't get disappointed when you can't do it quickly. There we go. So whether or not the next reason is actually a good reason to use, but other people say that Germans are like this, so we're going to say that it's a reason for you to not move to Germany. People say that Germans are very rude. I don't think that's the case, but many people will say to you that German people are rude. So before you come to Germany, you need to take this into account when speaking to people, that possibly your culture is somewhat different. And when you come here, try and take the things that people say to you with a little bit of a pinch of salt. Be open to what they're saying. And if other people have said that they are very rude, Germans are very straightforward. That is correct. They will tell you what they're thinking, but there's a fine line between being rude. Germans don't tend to say please and thank you. They will say it at the end of the sentences, and this can be misinterpreted for being rude. Ultimately, German people are not rude. They're all nice people. I lived here for 20 years. There's possibly some rude people in Germany, but that doesn't make Germans rude. So it's not a reason to not move to Germany, but if you do hear it as a reason to not move to Germany, then I would dismiss it, all right? But just be careful how you speak to people anyway. So a reason to not move to Germany would be if you love your television. The German television in a whole is terrible. Now you've got German television channels, just to mention a few, like RTL, RTL2, ZDF, Vox, Das Erste, and many more. Nearly all of the German television channels are obviously supported by advertising, and you can watch like a 20-minute American sitcom with about 12 to 13 minutes worth of advertising stuck between it. So you'll be watching like around about 40 minutes just to watch a 20-minute television program. Now, if television is like that where you live in your country, then it won't be such a problem here in Germany. But just remember, these TV programs are dubbed, so you're not going to be hearing the original voice from the actors and actresses. You're going to be hearing a German dubbed voice. So an alternative for you when you come to Germany would be to utilize the streaming services available to you, such as Netflix, Amazon Prime, Sky, Apple, YouTube Premium, and there are a whole bunch more other streaming services that you can take advantage of. Now, before you start running out and going getting yourself a streaming service, make sure that you have a good quality internet connection at home, because you are going to need it if you want to watch all of these channels in high definition. The German internet service providers such as like Telekom or Vodafone or O2 or Unity Media, which now comes under Vodafone, and also DAZN will provide you with high-speed internet. Now, depending upon where you live, you will get different speed. My advice would be to get cable TV, such as what Unity Media was previously before it got taken over by Vodafone. Cable TV provides you with fast internet everywhere where you live. Fiber optic can be like not everywhere in Germany. So in order to be able to take advantage of all of the streaming services, make sure you do get a good internet connection. Then you can stream and watch things when you want without any advertising. Now, if you do want to watch your television channels that are in your country, my advice here in Germany, and once you've got a good internet connection, would be to get a good VPN as well. This will be able to allow you to watch television programs from other countries, because Germany does have a very strict copyright law. So it can be that you will not be able to watch these things from your country of origin. So there we go. Make sure you get a good internet connection in Germany so you can take advantage of the streaming services, because the German television is terrible and definitely not a reason to move to Germany because of. Now, another reason to not move to Germany is if you come from a country where it's like super hot all the time and you enjoy swimming in the warm sea and laying on the beach and getting a nice suntan. Germany's not the place for you. You are talking about the winters up to like minus 20 degrees Celsius, and then summers maybe maximum like 30. We have had years and months or days where we've had like 35 plus Celsius, but this isn't all the time. The last summer wasn't actually that hot, and we had like an average temperature of around about 20 degrees C. Our winter, though, was a little bit warmer, and we had like an average temperature of 3 degrees C. But we have had other winters where it's been really, really cold, and we've had lots of snow. Also, don't expect to come to Germany to have a white Christmas, depending upon which part of Germany you come to. Most of the snow, if it comes in around January, the end of January. But for the last like 5, 6, 7 years, we haven't had a lot of snow. So there we go. If you're expecting to come to Germany for its good weather, you're not really going to be that excited, because the weather does really vary from really bad to okay to sometimes really nice. There we go. The weather in Germany. So there are many other reasons why you shouldn't move to Germany, but there is also a myriad of reasons why you should move to Germany. This video has just highlighted some of the key things which I think are important for you within your first weeks or months of moving to Germany. And as time goes by, you will see yourself which things you did or didn't like. There are many nice things in Germany, but like I said, it is a culture shock when you move here, especially if you move from another country with a complete other system. If you have found some of the points that I've talked about in this video interesting and that may have helped you, think about giving me a like on this video. Now, if you didn't like it, then dislike it, but it would be really nice if you comment down below what you didn't like about it, or maybe what reasons you didn't move to Germany, or what things you thought were going to be bad and you now found really nice and you're happy that you're living here. So if you've watched all the way through to the end, which you are right now, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate people that watch all the way through to the end on my videos. Now, if you are here from Facebook on my Living in Germany group, thank you very much for being in my group. Thanks very much for supporting me. And why don't you come over to my channel and make sure you subscribe there so you get notified when I release any new videos. And as I said, if you haven't liked my video already, give me a big like on YouTube, and also come over on Facebook and give me a like on this video down below. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't checked out my channel already, there's a link in the video description down below. I've got a whole bunch of different videos about how to create websites, configure servers, videos about Borussia Dortmund, and a whole playlist about different topics of living in Germany. So thank you very much for watching. My name's David Thorne. You've been watching David's videos. There'll be a video on the screen right now, which I believe will be good for you to watch. If not, check out my channel once again. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Video's finished. What are you still doing here? Go away. I've got work to do. I've got to edit this video. Go away. still here? Go away. I'm working. Oh, dear. Go away.